Knowing your application date is absolutely crucial. Firstly, because you know exactly what to expect in your journey of applying, what you need to do and when you need to do it, especially if you're also juggling your studies at the same time. But I think most obviously you also don't want to submit a late application. And so in this video, we'll be telling you 5 things to look out for that will help keep you updated with different application dates. So let's get into it. Hello everyone and welcome to I Know You Know, your one-stop knowledge sharing platform for all things careers, life after high school, as well as opportunities that are available to you. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you haven't already, please do subscribe. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with the people that you know, share it far and wide, and let's get everybody assisted with their career journey. As mentioned, this video is about keeping or staying updated with the latest application date. It's the beginning of April when I filmed this video, and as soon as April starts, we all know that applications open, whether it's bursary applications. Some universities start opening their applications for the following year, and so it is very important for one to start focusing on different application dates and when they're going to be required to apply. So without any further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, so the first thing you need to do is to follow the institutions that you want to apply to on social media. The reason for this is that social media is currently a tool that a lot of organizations are actively using and very serious about managing it. So the chances of getting incorrect dates on recent posts of social media is very slim. And so by following the institutions on social media, you're more likely to have the application dates pop up on your timeline without you having to put in extra effort. So that is the very first thing that you need to be doing. Alright, tip number 2, and you might have guessed this one, is you need to constantly check the institution's website. The official website will not only have application dates and the general application dates that will have also been shared on social media, but what you see is that on the website you actually can get also faculty-specific application dates. Believe it or not, different faculties can sometimes have different application closing dates, and so you need to make sure that the specific faculty that you want to apply for is within the dates that I mentioned, or find out if it has different dates that you can then pin onto your diary or your wall or wherever, so that you can stick to them and meet that deadline. What you can do if you are feeling a little bit overwhelmed with not knowing how often you need to check the website and so forth, you can set aside time, maybe say at 7 p.m. every day. You're just going to spend, instead of scrolling on social media, you're instead going to scroll on the different university or higher learning institution websites and just check whether the application dates have popped up, especially now in April, May. That's typically when you want to be checking this, because there are some application dates that close at the end of June, and I know some do close at the end of September. So you don't want to be caught finding out that an application date or the application due date is very soon from the time that you do find that out. So during April and May, make sure that you do visit these websites regularly. The third tip is an interesting and I believe a fun one. Follow university influencers. Now, university influencers and people who generally share about their experience in university and all of that might actually share some application dates of very specific institutions, and so you could find this information out from them as well. But they double down and make it even more fun for us by also providing content on how it is like to be a student there and some of the things that they get up to in a day. And so I guess it's a two-edged sword, and it's a good thing for us. But essentially, you can find out not only the application dates but all other necessary information about the specific institution that you are interested in by following university influencers. Tip number 4 is to create an application club in your school. Now, hear me out. So a lot of you, especially if you are in matric, are most probably going to be looking to apply. So instead of trying to tackle and find out information of all the institutions by yourself, you can literally get together with a group of people that you trust, maybe 2 to 3 people or even more if you can manage that, and task each person to find out more information about specific institutions or specific bursaries or whatever the case might be. Essentially create an applications club where each person is tasked to find out information and then share it with the rest of the team. What this will do is that it will help you guys all get information to or access to the information without each one of you having to go through the effort of researching all of the information. I hope you take this up. If you do, let us know in the comment section how it works out for you and your group. The fifth and final tip is for you to contact the admissions office. Now, the admissions office can sometimes get a lot of calls and a lot of emails, so just keep that in mind. So don't try and contact them the day before the applications are due. You want to start trying to contact them way ahead of time. And the reason for this is that, one, they could have updated information, especially on your specific faculty, if it's not showing on the website, or if the website is sometimes outdated. Sometimes you find websites are still showing dates from previous years, like they'll tell you this application closes end of May 2024. Now that's clearly from last year's application cycle, and so calling or contacting via email or through telephone the admissions office will help you interact with a human being who will give you the latest information. As mentioned, the challenge with this is the fact that they do receive a lot of emails and quite a lot of calls, especially around application season. So you want to make room or time or allowance for that. But calling the admissions office is absolutely great, also because they can give you or answer, they can give you more information just beyond dates and answer some of the pressing questions that you might have and you're not getting answers to from the websites or brochures or whatever other resource that you were utilizing. So there you have it. Those are the 5 tips on how you can stay up to date with the application dates. Please bear in mind that the application requires certain documents. So as you're finding out the dates, just make sure that you're also having a look at what documents you need and you start gathering those documents, especially leading up to the application closing date. Sometimes you might feel like we can leave it until the day before, but then the day before you find out that something needs to be certified or whatever else document is necessary and it's not a document you have readily. So you don't want to be caught not being prepared in this regard. So make sure that you gather all your things that are necessary for application and don't miss those application dates. If you have any other tips or ways that you are using to apply, please do put them in the comment section below. And last but not least, we do have a WhatsApp channel where we share up-to-date information around applying for things, finding the right career for you, and really just walking the career journey with you. If you are interested in being a part of the conversation in our WhatsApp channel, where, by the way, we'll also be sharing some exclusive content that we don't share on other platforms, especially with regards to applications, but also with regards to things like bursaries and different opportunities. And then last but not least, we'll also be sharing discounts for our consultation sessions, where you could win yourself a very huge and beautiful discount to a I Know You Know consultation session. So if you are interested, please do check the comment section. We will put the link to our channel in the comment section. We hope you join us on the channel. See you there. Bye.